Good morning, y'all. It is officially the day of the Yeezy Carbon release, and I'm super excited. Before I seen images of this sneaker, I was like, man, I'm done with the 350 silhouette. But then I seen this image and these mock-ups, and I said, okay, this one I have to have, because a lot of people feel like this could be, you know, the Yeezy of 2020 as far as 350s go. But needless to say, I'm on my way to the store because I do know that they have my size, but it's a little twist to it, y'all. I might have to do old school camp out. Okay, so I'm gonna get here a little early. It's probably about an hour early, and hopefully nobody else is in line yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this sneaker.
Don't worry about us when they see us doing good. They don't want to see better. Let's shoot for the stars and swing for the clouds. Forever's in today, don't worry about tomorrow. Let's get lost in the covers until the morning comes, while sleep our lives away just to wake up to someone else. Beyond you, there's nobody else. Is it wrong that I want you to myself? Shit, I'm self.
So we made it inside and we are the first people. I got Ash with me.
Hey.
What's good? So, hey, it looks like we will get the sizes that we need. And you already know we got to do a heat check. So let's go ahead and see what's on these feet, Ash. Oh, Ash bought out the lows today. Okay. And then I bought out, you know, it's a little cold outside, so I said I might as well rock with the wool 3s. So, but just to let y'all know, they do got a lot of stuff in there. So it might be a nice little day for some extra pickups. It might be. So stay tuned to see what they got going on, y'all.
Discernment, put a ring on it, drop you right up to the church where we say our I-do's and honeymoon against the surf. I'm just saying, love, life without you would be average. Who you know wants to settle for that shit? Truth be told, you're the whole package, head to toe, hands down, you're more than I could ever ask for. Anything you need, let me know so we can plan for it. Pack light, red out, roll over on your passport. Your views change 180 from your vantage point. Window seats till we touch down. Soaring. Let's shoot for the stars and swing for the clouds. Forever's in today, don't worry about tomorrow. Let's get lost in the covers until the morning comes, while sleep our lives away when we can live more. The inevitable's unsure. Don't let this moment pass. Right now I'm all yours. It's so close you can touch it. The world's at your fingertips. Don't be afraid to touch it.
What's going on, y'all? As you can see, we are back at the crib, and yes, Finish Line did have a lot of heat. And there was also a lot of things that were still sitting in the location. So if you get a chance, get out to your local Finish Line and see what's going on. Going into today, I was pretty excited. I did know that they had my size, but I also knew I was gonna have to do sort of like an old school camp out, right? They like, listen, you gotta get here and you gotta be one of the first in line. So of course we did that, and I was able to, you know, secure the bag. Okay, so we are good to go. And guys, hey, this might be, in my opinion, one of the best 350s that we've seen. So I want to get your opinion. Let's go ahead and dive into it, y'all. Fresh out that bag, we do have that 350, and as you guys can see, there is boost in those 350s. There is that size tag, and this is the Yeezy Boost 350 V2. Official colorway is Asriel, and it is a size 8. Like I tell you guys all the time, I am able to do a 7.5 or an 8 in Yeezys, well, in 350s, and the price point was $220. I will say I did have some gift cards to use at Finish Line, but seeing that it was release day, they said that their apps always crash. Good thing that I didn't have a reservation on my phone, because clearly I wouldn't have been able to pull it up. So just another friendly heads up to you guys. I would screenshot their reservation the night prior to, so when you go into location, you don't have any issues. I am very glad and lucky to have people in that location that take care of me, because I did not hit, as you guys obviously seen, and that was the reason for the mini camp out. So pulling back this paper, y'all. Telling you. I am telling you. Man. So in the box, we get the tissue paper, and then you also have the pack, the hot pack, y'all. Inside is where we get those extra set of laces, and these are actually, you know what? At first, I thought it was black, but clearly, this is either a dark gray or, I mean, yeah, that has to be a dark gray, y'all. And I mean, my eyes could be deceiving me. This could be a tint of black, and I'm just seeing it as like a dark gray. But either way, here's the extra set of laces that come in the hot pack. So let's get that out the way. And then we got the sneakers. Man, y'all already know, to do this debate, just put it in the mix. So finally getting this sneaker in hand, guys. Like I said, you could mistake any of these colors to be blues or different things, but it is officially a black sneaker that has grays in it and cream in there. So I think that the mixture of colors in the sneaker is what gives it that almost blue tint to it. And so I think that that is also a nice look to it. And to be very honest, guys, I had said to myself that I wasn't going to go after any more 350s after I was able to secure the Zions. But when the images came out, y'all, when they dropped, like I said, I needed a sneaker that I felt could go with anything. And there was an unfortunate situation that happened with my sender, so I don't have any black Yeezys in my collection, so I felt that this was going to be the one, y'all. And in my opinion, it's lived up to its hype, just looking at it in hand. And here's an up-close shot for you guys to kind of get a view, you know, of what it looks like. Obviously, that prime net upper, and you know, those patterns that is very familiar on a Yeezy. And like I said, every time I do a review on a 350, we know what to expect when it comes to that pattern. Very simplistic, but we still gonna dive into it, y'all. So as you see, we do have that cream outer sole where we could also see that boost coming through down there. And I also think that that was a good touch to it. I know a lot of people really wanted this outer and midsole to be darker, but I think that it would take on its own identity as you wear the sneaker in time. And so just give it a little flavor to the sneaker too. So I'm okay with it. And also seeing that the upper has a little bit of cream in there, I think that it was a nice touch to it. So I personally don't have an issue with the outer or midsole, so I think it's nice. And then as we get into that upper, like I said, guys, we have that pattern that has that unique stripe going through, the thicker stripe going through the upper there, and that is going to be black. And as I also stated before, the rest of the design is going to have a little variation of a black, gray, as well as cream box designs running through it, so you guys get a hint of everything. Let's get a little closer. As you can see, that cream there and the black, and then you see that gray, and it almost looks like it could be a blue, but nice touch to it. So, and as we move around to the front of that sneaker, guys, you guys can see that stitching that goes straight down the middle of that toe box, and that is the marking that separates the sneaker. I like to call the sneaker two-faced at that point, right? Because each side is totally different when you split it right down the middle. So, and then going into the laces, these are black rope laces, and we still get that new infinity lacing system, which you guys know I always call it the bungee system. But if you guys are not a fan of that, like I've said on previous videos, you guys actually have to cut that off, and then you can put in that spare pair of laces. But I'm definitely vibing with it. I like it, so I'll be holding on to that extra pair, just something good to have around, just in case. And then as we move to the medial side of the sneaker, then we just get, like I said, a variation of those smaller boxes, some of them being cream, some of them being grayish tone, and some of them being black. And then as we move around to the heel of the sneaker, we'll get that same stitching that runs right down the middle of the sneaker. And it's funny because in the back, we also get two different patterns on each side, so it gets that two-faced vibe again in the back of the sneaker. We also see that black strip that we get running across the lateral side of the sneaker. We get that actually running through the entire heel of the sneaker, which is another identifying mark. And then as we get inside, we do have a black insole, and the writing in there is actually blue, okay? And then if you guys can see up here, you get those 3 stripes back there. And that's about it, guys. That's it. But that strip that runs through the lateral side is actually transparent, so when I'm looking at it inside out, I can actually see through the sneaker. And then if I were to turn it in outside in, I could also see as well. So, I mean, guys, this is a sneaker that could go with everything. So I'm glad that I was able to get it in hand, because this will probably be the last, okay, I'm gonna say it now, this will probably be my last 350, guys. I now have a black 350 in spite of that gray in there as well as that cream. In spite of those colors giving it a little bit of a bluish vibe, when it's far away, it still looks completely black. So I was sold. And now that I have them in hand, it was a great decision. Great decision, great pickup. And this will probably be, in my opinion, this will probably go down as the Yeezy 350 of the year, y'all. There was a lot of stock, so hopefully you guys were able to get your hands on a pair. If not, I'm sure that they'll be pretty obtainable, so just keep your eye out. And with that being said, y'all, let's get to this on foot.
It's been a while since I've been around. I know I just wanna spend this time with you. So don't tell me you got plans. I gotta make up for this lost time and I'm late. Trying to